Okay, so that's the story with the heat. It's fixed, it works. There's improvements you can do. You could probably drill 2 holes in here and put that other floor one that probably fits a little better. You can have your glove box back. Basically, that I put that heat in the existing glove box. But this car is in really good shape down here. Drives great. It's not a luxury car. There's no seat warmers. It's not automatic.
I didn't get that. Could you try again? In film and television.
So let's take it for a little drive. Of course, it's right-hand drive. When you're driving this around on a freeway, it's freeway drivable easily. I've driven this up to Boston, down to DC. Is this thing running? Where's my crap, I don't know. Is this running or not? Okay, now it says recording. I just don't see the timer on here. Oh, there it is. Okay, it is running. On the freeway, it does in 5th gear, pedal to the floor. You can do about 80 miles an hour. And after that, I mean, you might get a 85 if you're going downhill or whatnot, but it basically is bare minimums for the freeway.
Here it is on.
This other phone keeps listening to me, and I don't know how to stop it listening to me. That's why. Okay, so let's start it up, and I'll take you for a little drive here. Started right up, brake off. It's got 5-speed, 5 gears on the column. It's kind of cool. So this road is 25 miles an hour. I'll put it in 3rd gear, just hang out in 3rd gear till I'm off this road. Go back to 2nd gear. Yeah, it's like 2nd gear a little better. This does have power steering. It drives pretty good, you know. It actually drives better when there's a load in the bed. You know, if you put a couple 100 pounds in the bed, it actually drives a lot better. It feels a lot better going around corners. But it's very controllable. It's a Toyota. They know how to design things. There's no there's no airbag in this. It's got a shoulder harness, and that's it. It's 1997. Engine drives smooth. When you take the oil filler cap off and you have the car running and you put the oil filler cap back on, it just basically stays on there, so there's no leaks in the head gasket or anything like that. It's truly a young engine. And of course the brakes are young, and if you need to get brakes, you do have to order them from Japan or Singapore. And I have a website that you can get those, but you have to kind of think ahead because it takes maybe a week maybe 2 weeks to get them ordered and flown here. I think I usually wait like 4 or 5 days when I order parts for my other old Japanese cars, because you're not going to find brake pads or rotors in this country for these old Toyota cars that were never made in the United States or made for the United States market. These cars are called JDM, Japanese Domestic Market cars. So you do have to think ahead, like have a set of brake pads for the front and brake shoes for the back, and I would actually order some rotors just in case. You probably won't need them for a while, but it's good to have them in stock. Like this has only got close to 8,000 miles on them. You're not going to need them for a while, but you never know. These do have 13-inch rims on them. 13-inch tires are just a little bit difficult to get if you don't know where to look in this country, but you can find them. And if you go to like Costco, they don't have any. 14-inch rims are the smallest they have, but I found them at Walmart online. You go to Walmart online, do a search for 13-inch rims, and they don't have the selection 13-inch rims. So if you put 14-inch rims in, the search results will bring back 13-inch rims, 13-inch tires. Sorry, I meant to say 13-inch tires. And I ordered these tires right now are from Walmart. So these tires are new. They only got like 5,000 kilometers on them, maybe even a little less. I got a logbook that I kept what I did to this thing. I also changed the gearbox oil, even though it only had such low mileage, but I figured the oil, I assumed the oils were old and not, I didn't want to drive around with 30-year-old oil. So I changed the gearbox oil and the differential oil and bled the brake fluid. I haven't done the power steering fluid. I took it to place. The guy said it was perfectly new, which is probably right. In Japan, they do change that stuff for maintenance. They do. I think it's mandatory. They have to take your car for inspection, and they change all the stuff, whether you like it or not. It's not like an option for the citizens there. But this thing drives good. I like it. I just got 3. I'm not really trying to unload this on anybody. Even the weird thing with the heat, I can live with that. And oh, by the way, this is a 3-seater, not a 2-seater. It's a 3-seater. I'll show you. Let me get out here. You got a little extra glove box in here. Lift that up. It's got a seatbelt for 3 people. So that's nice. I mean, it's cool. I got my wife and sister-in-law. We take this thing to Costco and we load up the back with, I put some coolers in here, like this guy right here. I actually mounted, this is what I use for work. This is my first liteace I got, and I put a cooler back here. Go to Costco, and I like this model because they don't have the wheel wells in them, and I get like a 5x5 bed in here with that toolbox. Without the toolbox, I get 8x5. This is an 8x5, and the sides flop down for loading and unloading. This one's more of a city driver. It has wheel wells in them, so you don't get the full flatness out of it. That's one of the reasons I chose to get rid of this one, is because of that. Because I do more farm stuff, and if I had my choice and I can afford the insurance on them all the time, I'd keep all of them. I'm really not sad. I mean, I'm not really anxious to sell this, but it's getting to where it's kind of stupid to have three cars. But I do like this. It needs a wash, but you know, just need to wash this guy. I don't know what that is, but I didn't paint the interior. I was going to prep it and paint with that black bed paint you can get at Tractor Supply, but I just don't have the time. I would do that. There's no significant rust in here. Yeah, if you're interested, I'll flip that back, but there's no rust holes or anything like that in here. But it's a good car. Oh, one thing I did bugger up is let me touch the door. I was coming in here at night and I was in a hurry. I had to move this. So what I did was, here's your, let me back up here. Here's your first, second, third, fourth, and reverse. There's your, can you see that? Suns are in my eyes. Oh, right there. There's your gears. So I came in here moving this thing at night, and I grabbed this and I wanted to put it in reverse, so I pulled down real hard and I cracked this lever. And I was like, oh man. So I tried to order one of these and I couldn't find one. So the only thing that got damaged on here was the washer button. So, but let me show you. I got to turn it on. So if I go 1, that works. If I go to the higher speed, it works. And I had to put a push button here because that's the one thing that doesn't work. I push. I can do fast. So I got a call out to replace this. And when I get it, if I get it before I sell it, I'll replace it. But this is just wired directly to the reservoir tank. So all you have to do is unscrew this and take the wires out, and you're good. You're good to go. But basically, this is bypass the key switch. You can hit that anytime you want. So that's the two peculiarities that now let's try and show you where the engine is without pushing the pause button. If not, I'll just make part 3. This is part 2. The way you get the engine compartments right underneath these 2 seats right here. And they got latches here, three of them. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so you just unlatch them like buckles. And this thing's going to fold up this way, but so you have to collapse these seats down. And you have to get this stuff out of here. I got too much stuff in here. And you have to pull this out and lower the middle seat. You need 2 hands for this. Okay. So now, you see this little lever right here? This is what holds it up. So I'm going to pull this up. I don't have to put the phone down because I need 2 hands. But I'll latch this up and hold it up with this. So I'm going to put it down. Okay, I didn't push the stop button. So, there it is. It hooks up to this thing right here. And here's your engine. There's your radiator. There's your oil. Your air filter, which I changed on this also. I changed this air filter. And, I'm going to show you a little trick I learned, but basically we'll take this off. Let me start the engine first because it might splash from that. Make sure we're in neutral and we'll start it up. Okay, I guess I can show you from this side. If you take this off, see it doesn't, air pressure doesn't pop it off. Let me see what happens here. See how it just kind of stays there? There was a leak in the head gasket. It would pop, move around a lot. Well, it moves around from the vibration, not because the engine's tight. It's a tight engine. One of my other Toyota liteaces does have a little bit of a leak somewhere. It kind of pops around a lot more. But this is only like 7,000 miles on this engine. That's why I'm not really in a big hurry to sell it, but my wife's giving me a problem. I got too many damn cars here. There's your power steering fluid. The guy said that was clean in here, and I don't really know how to change that, but if you were to purchase it, I'd go ahead and you know, change it because I don't know how long it's been in there. And the battery's brand new in this. The battery has 5,000 miles on it. The battery box is underneath this. Pull this back. Take that screw off and there's the battery underneath that. See, this is all like brand new. The paint's all like, this is in good shape. You know, I use this to brighten up the bumper a little bit because it's getting kind of gray, so I just kind of polished that with some plastic restore to make it look a little better. But it was just from the sun fading. It's a quiet engine. Oh, I did change the thermostat in all three of my cars. Thermostat's been replaced, and also drained during the thermostat change in all three of these, especially this one. I drained out all of it, put brand new stuff in. Give it a little gas. This is a 5K engine. They actually use these in Toyota forklifts, commercial forklifts. They're just designed to be workhorses. I'm gonna put these back here.